Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I was out for a little bit. I messed up my knee just slightly. So taking a bit to get back healed up enough where I can stand up and make a video. Today I want to talk about performance upgrades. What's next for the Destroyer? Stay tuned to find out. All right, so performance. Next on the agenda for the Destroyer. A couple of things I want to do. Probably the most important thing I want to do is change out or sell my current race setup, which is the two tires with the Nexens on them. I'm going to switch over to Race Stars with 17 10.5s on the back and some 4.5 wides on the front. And go with the skinny runners on the front and the tall ones on the back, or the Mickey Thompsons on the back, so I can get some traction. Next thing I'm going to do is something I've seen a lot of people on the forum. By the way, if you own a 1320 Challenger and you want some really good information, get on Facebook and go to 1320 Club. There's a lot of good people on there doing some really amazing things with 1320s. But the next upgrade will be a Cox battery. That's a 9-pound battery. This one is currently 50 pounds. It's a great weight savings. It is a little expensive. It's about $800 for the battery, but you know, you got to pay to play. So one of the other things I want to do, and I've seen a few people looking into it, currently with our vehicles, the airbox is just a plain airbox. It's the same one I had on my RT. Yes, it's a little different because this bends where the RT, it's straight. We have this cool hole in our headlights. Doesn't do a thing. You have a little angry bee in there. Well, he's angry because he can't let air flow straight into the box. There's no tube. There's no tube right here to get airflow into here like there is for the Hellcats. So I want to either get the tube and get the Hellcat bottom portion and put that in so I get the forced air. Or there's another gentleman who had the same idea I did, which is to take both of these headlight centers out, add some tubes that run over into the air box. So you have air coming in here and air coming in here. And then we have our filter there. So I'm looking into it. I have a couple of ideas. I'm waiting to see what the other gentleman did, and I'm looking to start one of those projects as well so I can get some more forced air in there. One thing I did see on a video, Demon Child has another video out where he actually took out his air filter and did a run, and it made his car faster. So he's getting restriction with the factory air filter. I already have a K&N in there, but that's something to take into consideration if you're at the track. I do not recommend taking it completely out, but it definitely helped his time. So that's another thing to look at. I don't know if I'm going to do a tune. Probably not, because I have the extended warranty and I paid a little bit of extra money for it. I know probably shouldn't have, because I like to play with cars. But there's dudes who have done, they have the interior delete version of this car. They put the Cox battery in the back and some Race Stars with Mickey Thompsons on the back, M&H on the front, and they're running 11.5s, 11.4s. I know Tim Holmberg, he's running 11.4. Green Machine, who's another guy you can look up on YouTube. He also put a 390 gear in the back end and is pulling wheelies with these things. So there's a lot of power in these without going too crazy with the mods. And I'm looking to just kick it up a notch. I know I'm going to go back and do as fast as I can. I'm going to race again with a good DA and see what I can pull before I do any of those mods to see what the change is going to be. But that's definitely in my future, to add some wheels, change out that battery, and figure out a better way for forced air intake. I know there's got to be a way to do that. There's not really a point in trying to utilize the vents on the top. Maybe there could be for this one. I believe it's Ceravis. Don't remember how to say it, but there's a company that makes these little plates that go into your hood that try and direct the air over to the airbox. Something else I'm going to look at. But if you guys have other simple upgrades without cracking the motor open and voiding your warranty, I'd love to hear them, because I've learned a lot from all you guys, and the conversations just keep getting better. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. If you really like it, hit the bell so whenever a new one comes up, you're one of the first people to see it. And I also have a merch store with some silly shirts and stuff that I made on there. There is an event coming up next weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to race or not. I may prep my car, but I'm going to help my buddy Jarhead. Jarhead has a really nasty Mustang, and he's entering a bracket class for 10 seconds. So we're going to see what we can do there. I'm going to help him line up and do the be the track helper, more or less. I'll take some videos. I'll get that posted. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.